Boker Top Hovering. Man, I'm running it so late this morning that this video might not be a good idea. But, doing it anyway. Because. So, my hair was, I had to put my hair up. So, quick prayer to start it off. Father, thank you so much for this day. Please bless the reading of this word. Help it bring meaning to my day. Help me to think about it throughout the day when I'm working. I pray that it blesses someone else in the name of your Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen. Let's get right into it. We're at Mishlei 9. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn out its 7 columns. She has slaughtered her meat. She has mixed her wine. She has also prepared her table. She has sent out her young women. She cries out from the highest places of the city. Who is simple? Let him turn in here. As for him who lacks heart, she says to him, come eat of my bread and drink of the wine I have mixed, and leave the simple ones and live, and walk in the way of understanding. He who reproves a scoffer gets shame for himself. He who rebukes a young one, a wrong one, gets himself a blemish. Do not reprove a scoffer, lest he hate you. Reprove a wise one, he loves you. Give instruction to a wise one, and he is wiser still. Teach a righteous one, and he increases in learning. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the set-apart one is understanding. For by me your days become many, and years of life are added to you. If you have become wise, you have become wise for yourself. And if you have scoffed, you alone bear it. A foolish woman is loud, simple and without knowledge. She has seated herself at the door of her home, not at the gates, on a seat by the highest places of the city. To all those who pass by, who go straight on their way, who is simple, let him turn in here. And as for him who lacks heart, she says to him, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant, but he does not know that the dead are there. Her guests are in the depths of Sheol, because she's a simple woman. Quickly, leave the simple ones and live, and walk in the way of understanding. At 8 and 9. 6 and 7. He who reproves a scoffer gets shame for himself, and he who rebukes a wrong one gets himself a blemish. Do not reprove a scoffer, lest he hate you. Reprove a wise one, lest he loves you. Give instruction to a wise one, and he is wiser still. Teach a righteous one, and he increases in learning. We're dealing with a situation right now in which a person is pretty foolish, and that person continues on in their delusion, thinking that they are doing these amazing things, and they keep claiming to do these amazing things that there's no evidence really of, that I haven't seen anyway. But regardless, they are very foolish, and they tried to make their way into the midst of our fellowship, but our fellowship's not having that mess. We don't have the same beliefs, and there's no point in even continuing on, because this person doesn't want to have the same beliefs that we have. And we don't force people. Yeshua never forced anyone to believe what he had to say. Either you believe who he is, that he is who he said he is, or you don't, period. So it's kind of that way. We've tried to correct this person a handful of times, and they do not accept correction, period. Blank. They don't accept correction. What they do is turn around and try to rebuke demons from us, and accuse us of being demon filled and atheists. Yes, I was accused of being an atheist. I'm just going to leave that alone. There's no point in really even addressing it because it's stupid. It's stupid. People who know me know better than that. Now I know what Yah means by don't even open your mouth to defend yourself. Because what point is it? What point is it to say what you did or didn't do? I did nothing wrong, or unless you're apologizing for making a mistake, just keep it quiet. Close it down. The simple woman is loud and boisterous. Y'all's children are polite, meek. We don't defend ourselves because vengeance belongs to Yah. Let Yah can judge between me and thee. Do you know what I'm saying? You think you're doing right, you swear that you're doing right, somebody else swears that they're doing right. Who can judge between the two of them? We can't know your heart. You know? I see people's fruit. I've left people screaming in a parking lot before, some stupid mess. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not the fighter. I'm not the argumentative one. I'm not the person I was 7, 8 years ago where I would have just slapped her in the mouth and knocked her down. I'm not that person anymore. That doesn't even feel good to say, that I was that kind of person that would have slapped somebody in the mouth and knocked them down. Just saying. So, yeah, learning lessons about reproving scoffers and teaching wise ones. Now that I don't want to say being called to teach because I don't think this is teaching at all. But now that I'm speaking more of the word and recording it and things like that, I've been asked to. Father has put me in situations where I found myself in situations, and I too try to say that Father takes us through trials. He wants us to learn and understand the job that He has for us on the other side. And so I'm working on that. I hope we all are working on that. All those of us who will be serving our Father on the other side. Yeah. Now that I'm being put in situations where I have to understand and deal with people that Father wants me to learn. He just wants me to learn how to deal with these people, how to walk away, how to dust my heels, how to recognize a false teacher and a false preacher and someone who's doing things for their own recognition. And so He puts people in my path so that I can start to understand, is this just a hard case who is going to take me more time to, you know, to work with? Or is this someone that needs to be walked away from because they're living a grand delusion and they don't want what the Father has to offer? So, there's all that. I'm going to finish up here. We're done with Tehillim, or with Michelet. Let's bookend this with a prayer and just end this. I got to get ready for work. Abba, my Father, thank you so very much for this day that you've given to us, for this life that you've made for us. Thank you for the trials that you take me through. And I pray that I'm learning each day from them. I'm learning to praise you in the storm, Father, so that the understanding becomes clearer. I'm learning, Father. Thank you so much for that. Oh my goodness, it feels so awesome. Thank you for self-control and the fruits of the spirits, Father, because I'm really starting to understand some things now. And thank you for the understanding. Thank you for the Ruach that you've sent to help us to understand. Thank you for submission, Father, to your word and to the Ruach. Thank you for all the people that you've sent into my life to guide me in a right direction. Thank you for the humbleness that you've given me that allows me to bend my neck and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, and to learn your way, because I just want to go your way, Father. I don't care what way my way is. It's already gotten me in enough trouble. I'd like to be your way. And I pray anyone listening to this would like to be your way as well. So, Father, please bless us this day. Let us be light and salt and go about preserving your word and go about cleaning out the wounds and cleansing those who want you, Father, who come for healing, not those that we chase down and try to force you onto, but those who are coming to us because they want you, Father. Send them to us so we can clean their wound and shine light where they are. Shine your light, Father. Thank you for your Torah and for your Son, the living and breathing Torah, who walked this earth and sacrificed his blood so that I could continue on, so that I could be forgiven and continue in your way. Thank you so much, Father. In the name of your precious Son, Yeshua Mashiach. Amen. So that's that for the day. 11:33, it's not so bad. Yeah, don't reprove a scoffer. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. If I had something to say after this, I'm just going to say praise Yah, because I've been in a rough situation the past couple of days, and I'm just going to be flat out. I lost my keys. 2 days ago, I lost my keys. I lost my door key and other people's door keys to the homes that I'm welcome to stay in. So that was a little bit, it would have been a little bit frightening, but I prayed and I prayed. And then yesterday, a situation came in which Yah clearly gave me peace of mind, and the peace of mind came along with a thought that was my own thought, that was that there is something that if I had my van and if I was available to run and do when someone asks, like I usually do, because Yah provided me with something that he expects me to serve others with, and that's the way I look at those things. But if I had been in that position yesterday, I would have ran and gone and done something that's not good for me and really that I shouldn't be doing, because I don't really have feeling in the lower parts of my legs. I know that some people don't know that about me, but I have a back injury that I really should be in a wheelchair right now, but praise to the Almighty. It was fixed, and I can still walk. I can't feel a lot of times, and sometimes I don't even realize that I'm falling over and not really walking. But praise Yah, because I'm on 2 feet, and I shouldn't be. I probably shouldn't be, especially this many years after what happened to me. So I would have gone yesterday, and I would have served, and I would have done something that probably wouldn't have been good for my health or for my well-being either, and certainly not for my emotional health. It wouldn't have been. It would have required days and days of prayer and meditation on the Word, because I still struggle with anger, and I'll be honest with you, it takes prayer. It takes going back and saying, Father, I don't want to be unrighteous here. I need to back off, but I need your Spirit to come and quench this. Because the enemy can't get me with being gay anymore. The enemy can't get me with a few things anymore because I put him behind me there and I'm obedient there. But he can sure prick me with a pin of anger, and its poison will spread. And but Yah's been so very, very good to me, and he has really quenched some of that, quenched quite a bit of that over the past 5 years. Like I'm saying, I've had a couple of run-ins with some people, and wow, let's just say narcissism is heavy duty out there in the world today. And it was rough breaking away from a relationship full of that. And so when I spot it coming at me, I run the other way. Y'all may not have that for me, but I still run the other way because of the deep scar that was left in my life from a narcissist. So someday I'll give my testimony, maybe today or not. It's been a long road to hoe. And praise Yah for wrapping his arms around me and just saying, daughter, I love you. Because I wasn't feeling it from anywhere. Anyway, let me end this here. I love you all, Messiah. Have a beautiful day, and I think I will record my testimony later. Maybe there's something that could be helped from it. I mean, this girl came from a gay, angry life where I was practicing witchcraft and doing some other things that was a narcotic addict and doing some other things that just were not good for my life, that's for sure. And Yah saved me from. I'd like to tell people about that. Anyway, have a blessed day. I'll talk to you all later. Adios.